we already have it code. So I can just send this one to and everybody will understand something. So let's now say something like, going to do something like 20% off. So want to do something like 20% off. So how does that go? So how do you want to go about that? Then this is how you want to go about it. You want to go to um, I can decide to change this font first, maybe to something like this. I want to make it bigger a little bit to something like 70. Please follow me, please. I want to make this one bold. As I click on it, then I want to bold, put it divine. So what do I want to do? Look at it. I want to do crazy effects here. There are crazy things you can do on Canva. I will probably release a Canva course too, so that you can all learn. Don't worry, I'm fully loaded here. Also has done me blessing so that I have time to create courses for us to learn. They won't be expensive and it won't be. I will make it cheaper for the 10 exponent members. So if others are paying 5,000 naira, you pay 500 naira to get it. So that's my own commitment to 10 exponent members. Because I feel like when it is free, we actually don't like it more. So look at it. I want to do something. I come to effects. I click on follow here. I can change it to shadow. I can change it to anything I like. So this ones here are not pro at all, and they are not pro. Then I make it this follow. So look at what I want to do. I want to give it my own artificial shadow, because if I click on it like this, I say Control T, that means duplicate. But this duplicate doesn't actually work the way I want. So I can just say, like, it works the way I want. I want to give it shadow. Look at this shadow now. I don't see this shadow. This is a shadow here. But I want to make my own shadow artificial. I just say Control D. So I'll place it on top like this format. Then I'll come here to the transparency and actually reduce it. Then so I can reduce it to something like 50. So with this effect, I've actually I can actually control the direction of my shadow. Look at this shadow, and this shadow is somehow to me. So look at it as I'm shifting it, I can actually control it. Okay, yeah, why. So that's my own shadow. Do you get it? Now look at this text format now. I'm like, okay, good. The design I want to do, let me duplicate this. The design I want to do, I want to change this color to something like yellow. I want to change this text color to something like this blue. No, let me say this black, but I want to change it to something like green. Oh, the black is still okay. The black is still okay. Now look at what I want to do now. I can easily delete duplicate. I want to change this color. I don't know the right color I'm picking. Look at it. This is the color I'm picking, which is at the back. So let me say Control Z. But actually drag the wasale that's my color team picking. So you can right click on it, send backward. So then I'm clicking on this one now. I want to change the color to something like white. Look at this. So you can see the effect. The shadow is still there. The shadow is still there. The shadow is still there. So let me duplicate it again. I want to change this one to something like brown. Where is brown? I think brown relates with orange. Yes. So something like this. Then I want to make this one up. Now look at it. I want to set the time that everything should be 0.4 seconds. Then I apply to all pages. So let me play from start. Look at this mother diagram. See the color is changing. Look at this 20% of 2. See the way the color is changing too. Absolutely. Those are the effects that you actually want to grade at this quality. Here is why they are called it. Now look at this thing. Now let me show you some designs I've actually done on Canva and actually explain some crucial important aspects to you. So let me go to my project. I have a lot of projects, but right before time, you might be thinking like you haven't used Canva before and you don't know how Canva will look like to you. Let me show you how I started on Canva. Canva is a self-taught. I was only taught out this one is this one is this one is that. Any other thing has been practiced all day long. And I've been practicing on this Canva account for more than 3 years now. And let me show you my day one so that I can at least motivate someone to be like, okay, this one, I don't start from where it is good. I start from where it is actually wrong. But I can actually create a course that will help you in propelling, starting your career on Canva and how you can actually make 600K, 800K on Canva, like my coach has been making it. Me too, that's my main selling point on it. But I'm not saying I'm making 600K, don't support me, like my coach has been making it. So let this load finish so that I can just show you how I started my design on Canva. Like I'm a guy with no design sense, there's nothing with artistic ideas, but I've been pushing without for many years before I could get it. for many months rather before I prepare the page. So let me show you this thing here. It's still loading. Design report. So right from time, so if you have any question regarding 20% of, please let me know. I've done something simpler for you. The one thing I thought, the first effect of animation I did for you is just the application of disappearing and appearing. Like this text is here and it's not yet. This text is here and it's not yet. That. But this one now is changing color. So there's something that happens for every change. You must have a new page. For every change, either change your movement, either changing design, you must have a new page. Look at it. This was my first design. So it is so ugly to the extent that you feel like, am I doing? This is my second design. So these are my designs. I could remember back then, I'm trying to design gig image. So these ones are so bad and so bad and so poor and so poor. But when you start your own design, as long as you are following my reference and you're working hand in hand with me, I bet it with you will know Canva much more better. Because I can see someone who actually knows Canva much more better than me, and we just take 3 weeks training. So look at this. These are the smallest designs I've ever done. So let me just do your project again so that I could just get some come out with time. If you have any question regarding the 20% off, please let me know. Regarding this one, let me. And I want to do another effect, and let me do a crazy effect. I want this 20% off to be moving. So let me take away the shadow. Let me take away the shadow. So I want you to be moving. I want to make this one black. So I want you to watch closely. So I want to make this one 40. See what I'm doing, please. See what I'm doing. So I want to duplicate this one to the front, Control D. So I want to change the effect to follow. I want to duplicate these two to here. So look at it, 29. I'm maintaining the same space. So I want to change the effect to be none. Now what I want to do here is I want to click on this, duplicate it, move it a little bit. So this is what I want to do. I want to let this first line to be moving to be moving to the right, and I want to let this second line to be moving to the left. So I can click on this one again. So I can just click on everything together, duplicate. How do I click on everything together? I actually highlighted everything. So I want to duplicate again. Do you get it? Now that's just it. So I've done something a little bit meaningful here, and I want to scroll up so that I could size everything that I'm doing. So I think I've tried. Now looking at this design now, so how do I actually make it look somehow more flashy? So I want to see like, okay, if this one's 20% off today, I want to change this effect to this. I want to change this one to none. Then I want to change this to this. Do you get it? I should have done it at the first instance here, but that's the mistake I made. So I can easily delete this. Instead of me, I might change the layer, I'm going to delete it. You want to move Control G. You might be in so Control G, automatically my set area, another Control G. So look at it. We have actually set something meaningful here. So let me zoom it out so you can all see. Can you see the design now? This is the design we're actually doing. So I want to make it moving now. I want to make it moving. Move. So I'll just duplicate this. So what will I do? I will highlight all this. I will say come to this side a little bit. Come to this side. Then I can just duplicate this. Put that this side here. Can you see it's still of the same size, 29. I'm maintaining the same ratio. Don't forget the same ratio. Then this one should be what? Should be fake like this. Then effect, I'll come like this, follow. Now this one now. So where will this one going? I want this one to go. If this one is going this way, I want this one to come this way. So I can just say, oh yeah, come like this. Come like this. Then I want to duplicate this and say it must be 29. If by must, 29 must be the space so that I can be accurate. So that's 29. So I want to scroll down so that it can actually match this part. So I want to change the effect to none. I ain't getting this pattern now. So I want to keep, so what will I do now is I'll just delete the rest, copy this, duplicate, put it a little bit down. It is 2, right? So let me check this if you are actually right. It is 2, yes, it is 2. You are right. So I can now say duplicate. Oh, sorry, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let me say duplicate. So that 2 must be intact. Now, sorry, 0. Let me use 0. So duplicate again, duplicate again. Do you get it? So. There is an error. There is an error. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let me copy. It. It rhymes now. So go up to 0. Okay, now duplicate. Now, do you get it? Now, what you mobile? Now, let's say for instance, now, let me now take this. Let me zoom this number 9 out. Let me put it to the 10. So can you see the changes? But the changes can be actually confusing. It's confusing a little bit. So I cannot make it everything to be moving at one leg. So I cannot make this one to be going this way and this one to be going this way. It will be confusing to the eyes. So what can I do? Let me just leave this one like this. Let me delete this. So let me make everything to be moving at one part, like you are moving at one part. So I can just edit this, then say, oh yeah, go this way. Can you see? That's one. That's going as one support. Let me just Control Z this. Oh, sorry. We do. So that's that. So let me just highlight everything. Say, oh yeah, we're going here, a little bit. Come here again. We're going. I took that a little bit. Come here again. We're going. I took that a little bit. Come here again. We're going. I took that. Are you getting this thing here? So people rushing that one, and then I can just come back to the top and say, let me copy everything that is at this edge. So I want to copy everything that is at this edge. So let me just say Control C. I will come back here to paste. So I will drag it to this area. Don't forget the space is 29. So I think, no, I know yet at it. So now we are at it. So another one, I just say duplicate. I will say, oh yeah, but we should drag over. So what else? I want to go and bring, so, oh, sorry, it's about to end. I will just do this and send record to people. So the next one, I'll be like, okay, let me copy this set of items here. So let me copy this, Control C. Then after I've copied this, I don't want anything to affect this thing here. So I can just say, come in here. I can just say, I can click on more and say lock. So nothing will affect them. So then what will I do is, I want to click on this area and say Control V. So that thing is actually in now. So I want to see the size. Don't forget, we are targeting what? 29. So I can actually feel the 29 is there already. So let me delete this one after the other. Can you see what I'm doing? So that's it. So this one is not yet at the right fit. This one is not yet at the right fit. Now it's there. This one too. Now it's there. And this one. So that's just that. Then I can just duplicate this again and say, oh yeah, oh sorry. Me unlock it. So let me click on this, say unlock. 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 So why do you have going? That's one there. Now, I'm going to duplicate Jekini. So now I want to finalize it now. And I want to do something like this. So I want to delete all these elements. I want to delete all this area too. I just feel like delete this. So then you should come here. I'll just feel like 20% off. I want to change the size to something like 60. And you should go up, you should stay here and duplicate. You should turn both effect, both, duplicate, and you too should turn effect, both, you turn nothing. So looking at this thing I've just done right now, and let me download it for you to see the effect of the things I've done. So let me just say, so let me first change the time to something like 0.4, apply to all pages. So let me limit 20% off. Yes, that's okay. Looking at this thing starts from what? Page 9, right? So page 9 to page 18. So just like share, I'll come to download, select file type, select GIF, and come here, say, okay, I want to unselect everything. Then I want to come to page 9, page 10, page 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and say done, then download. So let's see the works we've done. Let's see the works we've done. So it's something simple. For every effect, almost we got to duplicate. So don't want to alter with the position or do anything silly at it at all. So now look at it now. Let me open it for you to see. You get it? So that's just the one thing we've done right now. So that's just the one thing about it. So I will share the recording to group. It's a promise. I will share it. We all see it and understand what it actually takes. I will share it to group. It's a promise. So if you have any question, please let me know. If you have any question, please let me know. Let me know your questions, please. Let me know. Let me know your questions. Let me know your questions. If you have any questions, please let me know. So, do you have any questions? Let me know, please. So we are done with the first section here, and the next section will be uploaded to we'll start the next section soon. It's just something about the design and few tricks you should know before I give you the assignment for you to practice. Please let me know if you have any question. Let me know, please. Any questions, please? Any questions? Ask questions now. Ask questions. Here's the right time you can ask questions. Right time you can ask questions. So let me share the screen again so that you can see what we've done. Let me share the screen again. Share. Mr. iPhone, let me share the screen again. So this is what we've done. So that's just what we've done. We are just making it moving that way. It's a simple effect. Canva is very wide. It's very wide. It's very wide. It's very wide. Is there any question, please? So with the answers of no question, so let's call this training a training, and it's very great. So thanks so much for your time. Thanks so much. Stop share. It doesn't clear to me. So, but so when you share the link, I'll watch it. If I have any question, I'll let you know. Okay, that's fine. I'm only making this video a bonus. My number is on group. If you are on group, you will see my number there. I'm the admin. I will send a message. I'm gonna send a link. I will share this video as a bonus for you to see it, and that's just it. And so this is just the video.